Now, wait a minute. Kenya Moore and Joseline Hernandez, friends? I'm sorry. But first of all, that's too much fine to be being friends. And the two bad chicks. Could you imagine how much destruction that they could cause together? You know how many people's lives that they could ruin? I mean, they could start the life ruining service and just hurt people for you. Now, not physically, Joseline is the type, to knock you the fuck out. Now, Kenya Moore is the type to knock you out with words. Joseline hits you with the fist because she can't talk for shit. Ooh, okay. This is what they can do. They can have their own ass-kicking service where Kenya Moore first calls you up and tries to warn you. And then Joseline, if you don't listen, Joseline comes through and knocks a heifer out. I'm giving them ideas. Let me stop. So Media Takeout posted a story stating, Joseline Hernandez is due to give birth in about a month, and we're told that she's trying to reduce the amount of ratchet people in her life. Oh, this sounds so fake. So Joseline's been reaching out to other Atlanta socialites whom she can have a drama-free relationship with, and Kenya Moore from the Atlanta Housewives is one of her new friends. In fact, they're so close that Kenya threw Joseline a mini baby shower at her new Atlanta home this weekend, end quote. First of all, I thought I saw this picture before, so I went and did my research. If I'm correct, this picture is from 2015. It's now the end of 2016. So this picture was taken before I knew this picture looked familiar. So if I'm not mistaken, this picture is probably over a year old, not exactly a year old, but like a year and maybe some odd months. So look at the type of hat that Joseline's wearing. It looks like a summer hat, right? And you can see at the top of her chest showing. But Kenya's covered up. It may have been spring. It could have been fall, but I doubt it was winter. Or right next to winter, like after Thanksgiving that the picture was taken. But anyways, the point is this. Media Takeout is funny as hell for saying that Kenya and Joseline done hooked up, as like the new besties in so many words. Not that they worded it like that, but I mean, that's just too much power to be in one room at one time. I mean, they're too damn diabolical. There's no listen. I shitted my pants when I heard that Moniece and Masika Kalisha were friends. With Joseline and Kenya Moore being friends, kind of scares me. If they get too close, I just, I always say that pretty girls need to stick together, but this right here, no, this is too much. That's the mouth and the hands. I'm just glad that there's no bitch out here with a mouth like Kenya's and hands like Joseline. I'm glad that there is nobody that's that damn bad. Oh, except for Lila Ali. But she's nice. Just don't force her to have to whoop that ass. Now, Joseline will whoop your ass just off of principle. Shit, Joseline walk up in the motherfucking room and be like, why is this sitting here? You be like, I was looking at it. It's not in the right place. It's not in the right place. Let me move it right over here. You're putting shit all over the place like Stevie. You're making a mess. You get on my nerves. Hold on, sorry, Joseline. Joseline, why you punch me in the mouth? You can't even say I'm sorry to a heifer like Joseline. You just get punched in the mouth. Apologizing could be the beginning of an ass whooping. It could be the beginning of your end. Of her putting her foot in your rear end. It's like you never know how Joseline's going to handle that ass. But anyways, man, I don't think that Joseline really had a mini baby shower thrown by Kenya Moore. I just don't believe it, Jesus. I think that that's just sheer foolishness. I think the Media Takeout is just being funny. And I don't think that two beautiful, crazy women, excuse me for legal reasons, seemingly crazy, in my opinion, in their own way, I don't think that two women that are this diabolical, in my opinion, for legal reasons, should be linking up. I mean, they could give each other a call or send a text message. I don't think they should be hanging out together. Just sounds like bad news for the rest of us. But anyway, this is all my opinion. Just because I think that the villain from, some people would say, rather, the villain from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the villain, some people would say, from I forgot what show this heifer was on. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just because I think that two villains should not hook up. Now, if you're like mini villains, okay, but like if you're like the villain, I just don't see how this could benefit us. But anyway, this is all my opinion. Do you think that the baby shower rumor story thing is true? And do you think that they should hook up? I think this is dangerous. Let me know your opinion below. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. What would their villain team be named if Joseline and Kenya Moore really hooked up? I say hand and mouth, because Kenya Moore can talk some shit and Joseline can pulverize some face. But that's just my opinion. What's your nickname for them? Meat Magazine.